Good evening, children. In previous class, we discussed about the triangle. We discussed the interior, exterior, what are the parts, what are the sides. Already we discussed. How to denote, we did not discuss. Now we will see that one. How to denote this one? Triangle ABC. In this way we can denote. Or triangle BCA. Or triangle CAB. In three ways we can denote. What are the sides here? Sides are AB, BC, CA are the sides. Sides. What are the sides here? AB, BC, CA. These are the sides. And what are the vertices? Three vertices. A, B, C. A, B, C are the vertices. What are the angles? The two line segments which join at a point forms an angle. Angle A, angle B, angle C. These three are the angles. And this is the interior part, exterior part of the triangle. And this is the on the boundary. The boundary plus interior, we call it as triangular region. We call it as triangular region. Triangular region. That means this interior part and the boundary, totally we call it as triangular region. Next one is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means a closed figure bounded by four line segments. Triangle means three. Now next one is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means it is a closed figure. Quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a closed figure bounded by four line segments. See, these are the four line segments. A, B, C, D. Just four line segments it should have. Then we call it as quadrilateral. What are the parts of this quadrilateral? See, these are the sides. AB side, BC, CD, DA. Sides. First one is sides. What are the sides? AB side, BC side, CD side and DA side. These are the sides. What about the vertices? These corners we call it as vertices. A, B, C, D are the vertices. A, B, vertices. Vertices. A, B, C, D. What are the angles? How many angles we have? Four angles we have. How many angles? Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Total four angles we have. What about the opposite sides? See, AD is opposite to BC. If you observe like this is opposite, this hand is opposite to this hand. In the same way here also opposite. AB is opposite sides. What are the opposite sides here? AD is opposite to BC. Next one, DC is opposite to AB. DC is opposite to AB. Okay, DC is opposite to AB. What about the opposite vertices? Vertex D is opposite to opposite vertices. Opposite vertices. B, D. These are the one pair of opposite vertices. C, A. These are also opposite vertices. What about the angles? Opposite angles. Opposite angles. What are the opposite angles? Angle A, angle C. Angle A, angle C. Angle B, angle D. This is one pair. Angle B, angle D. These two are opposite angles and these two are opposite angles. Two pairs of opposite angles, two pairs of opposite vertices, two pairs of opposite sides. Adjacent means, see, AD is adjacent to BC. Adjacent means side by side. See here, AB is this. These two are adjacent sides. These two are adjacent sides. And these two are adjacent sides. And these two are adjacent sides. So what about the diagonals? How many diagonals we have? BD one diagonal, AC another diagonal. If you join the opposite vertices, we will get the diagonals. See how many diagonals are there for this one? Diagonals. How many diagonals are there? Two diagonals. BD one diagonal. Another diagonal is AC. If you join the opposite vertices, we will get the diagonals. Now, see, for this quadrilateral, we can also say the interior part of the quadrilateral, exterior part of the quadrilateral, and if the points lie on the boundary, we call it as on the boundary. Okay. Next one, we discussed about the quadrilateral and its parts, everything completed. Next, we'll see the circle. What is a circle? If you take a bangle or any type of round figures, we call it as circle. See? Circle. Circle. This is one circle. See, this one, if I keep one dot, this dot we call it as center. We call it as center. This dot we call it as center. And the length from center to and the length of this one and the length of this circle we call it as circumference. 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 The total length of this circle is known as circumference. This is center. From the center, the distance between from the center to any point on the circle, see, OA, or from center to any point on the circle, OB, or from center to any point on the circle will be always same, and we call it as radii. We call it as OA, radii. We call it as radii. Radii. This radii is always equal. For example, 2 centimeters. If it is 2 centimeters, this one also 2. And this is also 2 centimeters. Okay. That is radius. If you join any 2 points on the, see, the line segment. This is circle. The line segment joining any 2 points on the, this is circumference, no? Any 2 points you keep on the circumference of this circle and join this one. This we call it as chord. We call it as chord. Chord. We call it as chord. See, any 2 points. See, here you keep any 2 points and join this, we call it as chord. And here you keep any 2 points. If you join this one, we call it as chord. If the chord passes through the center of the circle, see here, this is circle, this is center. Any 2 points on the circumference of the circle. If it passes through the center of the circle, we call it as diameter. We call it as diameter. See, this diameter is always twice of this radius. See, this is radius, no? OA, OB. These are all radii. Radii is plural form. Radius is singular. See, if you form 2 radius, 2 centimeters plus 2 centimeters. If you add 2 radius, you will get the diameter. That means diameter is twice the radius. Diameter. For example, if diameter is 4 centimeters, what about the radius? 2 centimeters. If the diameter is 6 centimeters, what about the radius? 3 centimeters, half will be there. If the radius is 4 centimeters, what about the diameter? 8 centimeters. Understood? Diameter is always twice the radius. Next one is part of a circle. See, this is circle. This is circle. If you take only one part, that means if you take only this one, we call it as arc. We call it as arc. This one is known as arc. And this is center. And this is center. If you join like this, we will get a sector. A sector, the region which is enclosed by one arc and two radii. This is radii, no? O, A, O, B. This is one arc. A region which is enclosed by two radii and an arc. We call it as sector. This is also one sector. This completely one arc, big arc. This is one arc and with two radii. We call it as sector. This is big, so we call it as major sector. Major sector. And this one is minor sector. Small one, no? That's why we call it as minor sector. See here, in this, a region enclosed by an arc and two radii, we call it as sector. See, this is small. In this circle, this is small sector and this is big sector. This is also sector only. Why? Because it is enclosed by an arc and two radii. So, we call it as major sector and this one is minor sector. And the last topic in this chapter is segment. Segment means segment. See, a circle, take one arc, this is one arc, and enclosed with a chord. This is a region enclosed with an arc and chord. We call it as segment. See, this is also one arc and this is chord. See, this is major segment. Why? Because this is very big. So, we call it as major segment. Segment is nothing but place. Here also minor segment. Why? Because this place is very small and it is enclosed by a arc and chord. This is also enclosed by an arc and chord. So, this is major segment and this one is minor segment. Minor segment. See, same. If this circle is enclosed by a diameter, we'll get semicircular segment. See, semicircular. This is equal parts, no? Equal parts. This diameter divides the circle into two semicircles. So, we call it as semicircular region. We call this as semicircular region. This is also one arc and one chord. Here also one arc and one chord. But we call simply it as, because half no semicircular region. But if the circle is enclosed with the arc and chord, we call segment. Minor segment or major segment. Thank you.